Hey, good morning, everybody. It is the end of March already. Spring is on its way. I understand baseball started, spring football has started. We got a whole bunch of things going on. But today, we are going to talk about a man who makes a very brief appearance in the Bible, yet has such a profound, um, how would you call it, influence on what's going on. But first, we're going to take care of a little bit of business. As usual, this is brought to you by God's Grunts Ministry. And if you wonder why that name is, it's for the people that get their hands dirty doing the work for God. Okay? The playlist is God's Grunts / Brother Mark. Just look for Jesus on the playlist and you have access to everything I've done so far. Okay, now, if you like what I'm doing, please, you got to hit that like button. Let everybody know that somebody likes it out there. And share it with others. Use it for Bible study. Pass it along to people. It's free, man. That's what it's all about. And also, I occasionally forget to say this, but man, we need to pray for each other too. Okay? If you want to get a hold of me, you can direct message me at either Gab, Truth Social, Getter, Facebook, MeWe, or the infamous X. And yes, direct message me. I will answer all of them. Not a problem. Okay, let's get started. I was talking about the inspiring life of Enoch. And we're going to go through 3 Bible verses here. Kind of explains his brief appearance in the Bible. And the first one, if you're keeping score, write this one down. Genesis 5, verse 24. The whole lifetime of Enoch was 365 years. Enoch walked with God, and he was no longer here, for God took him. How about that one? The next one is Hebrews chapter 11, verse 5. By faith, Enoch was taken up so he should not see death, and he was found no more because God had taken him. Before he was taken up, he was attested to have pleased God. All right, and the last one you can find in the book of Jude. There's only one chapter there. It's verses 14 through 16. I'm going to explain a little bit more about this one here a little bit later. Enoch, the 7th generation from Adam, prophesied also about them when he said, behold, the Lord has come with his countless holy ones to execute judgment on all and to convict everyone for all godless deeds and they committed and for all the harsh words godless sinners had uttered against him. These people are complainers, disgruntled ones who live by their desires, their mouths utter bombast, and they fawn over people to gain advantage. Man, that kind of sounds like what's going on today. Let's make a point here. Enoch left an indelible mark on the history of faith. His extraordinary life, though brief, serves as a powerful example of devotion, righteousness, and pleasing God. In an era where people lived for nearly 900 years, by the way, Enoch's son was Methuselah, who lived 900 years. His grandson was Noah, the guy that built the ark. Enoch's 365-year life was relatively short, yet his impact on humanity is immeasurable. Enoch's life serves as a powerful example for modern Christians. Enoch's character is defined by his remarkable relationship with God. The Bible states Enoch walked with God, a phrase that signifies his unwavering agreement and harmony with the divine. The rare bond was built upon a foundation of faith. As the prophet Amos would ask, can two walk together unless they are agreed? Enoch's life demonstrates that walking with God requires living blamelessly, free from sin, and in the fellowship with God. Hebrews 11 affirms that Enoch was well-pleasing to God, a testament to his faith and devotion. This commendation is all the more remarkable considering that without faith it is impossible to please God. Enoch's life serves as a reminder that our achievements on earth, no matter how grand, hold no significance in the eyes of God unless we are well-pleasing to him. As a servant of God, Enoch was a prophet who lived among ungodly people, proclaiming a message of judgment to come. His sole recorded message echoes the warning of Matthew 25, emphasizing the importance of living a life that honors God. Enoch's legacy extends beyond his own time, inspiring generations to come. His life is a powerful reminder that God rewards the faithful and convicts those of sin. As we reflect on Enoch's remarkable journey, we are challenged to heed his warning and strive to live a life that is pleasing to God. According to Jude's epistle, Enoch was a preacher of righteousness to a generation that abandoned God. We're going to hold it here and take a little bit of a side trip. I said I'd come back to verses in Jude because there's a quotation here where he says, "Behold, the Lord has come with his countless holy ones to execute judgment on all and to evict everyone of all godless deeds that they are committed for all the harsh words godless sinners have uttered against him." Many Protestant Bibles do not have this notation where that quote comes from. And it comes from the Ethiopian Bible in the book of 1 Enoch, chapter 1, verse 9. And if you can download it, you can on a PDF file, you can download the very first chapter. I advise you to go get it. Check it out. It's got a whole lot to say in there. Now, like I said, Enoch was a preacher of righteousness to a generation that abandoned God. The question here is how many preachers are speaking out on sin, covetousness, sexual immorality, the selling out of one's morals for money and power. Enoch did it, and with such conviction that God saw that Enoch belonged with him instead of a world rotting away. We would call the very first proof of the rapture. Oh, yeah. You walk with God, he's taking you with him. Okay, now Enoch left us basically a framework and a model for us today. 1, walking with God is a choice. Enoch's life demonstrates that walking with God is a deliberate choice. It requires a willingness to agree with God and to live in harmony with him. 2, faith is essential. Enoch's faith pleased God. And without faith, it is impossible to please him. We must cultivate a deep and abiding faith in God. 3, living blamelessly is crucial. Enoch's life was characterized by being blameless, and we too must strive to live free from sin and its effects. 4, Enoch was proclaiming God's message to a bunch of people who didn't want to hear it. As a prophet, Enoch proclaimed God's message to his generation. We too have that same responsibility to share the gospel with those around us. If we're not doing that, you might want to question your faith. Okay. Now, what is the answer? Pleasing God has to be our highest goal here. Enoch's life was marked by a singular focus on pleasing God. We too must make pleasing God our highest priority. You see, in a world where sin and darkness seem to prevail, Enoch's example shines like illuminating the path to righteousness and faith. Enoch's life demonstrates that it is possible to live a life that is pleasing to God, even in a world full of sin and darkness. Enoch's example challenges us to reevaluate our priorities and make pleasing God our highest goal. May Enoch's inspiring life motivate us to walk with God, live blamelessly, and proclaim his message to a world in need. Now, the question I'm asking you: will you heed Enoch's warning and strive to live a life that honors God? Baby, the choice is all yours, and the reward is eternal. Hey, look, man, this is a brief message. I wanted to give it to you. I hope you get something out of it, because the whole thing is to get you to walk closer to God. And when the time comes, we're all going to be with him really soon. This is Brother Mark saying, have a great day. Spring is here. Enjoy the weather while you can. And we'll see you next week. Be blessed, y'all.